From stand-up specials to her critically acclaimed off-Broadway shows, Judy Gold knows what it takes to get an audience laughing.
Now she's turning heartbreak into humor in My First Ex-Husband, a new comedy that explores the messy truths of relationships. And Judy is here now. We are really excited to hear about this. Welcome.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So this production, it's a series of stories. This has been adapted by Joy Behar.
Right.
What kinds of stories is the audience in store for?
You know, they run the gamut, and they're all about relationships. I mean, that ended eventually. But the stories are so fascinating, and the audience really can, you know, you just relate to the heartbreak and that idea of, like, how did I not see this?
Like with the red flags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the red flags, you're in a relationship.
We know.
Yeah.
And then the relationship ends, you're like, oh my, what was going on in my head during that time that I kept this thing going and going?
Do you have a favorite story in the show? Is
Well,
it yours?
of course, my stories. No, but they're not my personal stories. You know, Joy adapted these. She had interviewed all these women and adapted them into these monologues, and they're so, I hate this word, but they are individual and unique in their stories, but everyone can relate to them.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been through a breakup. You have this rotating cast of all-stars.
Yeah,
How did
yeah,
you
yeah.
get involved?
Well, I've known Joy forever. I remember when I was a young comic in my early 20s, I used to go hang out at Catch a Rising Star and try to get on. Those were the days. And Joy would be there, and she'd be there with her daughter, who was closer to my age, and she was in high school. And I would hang out with Eve, Joy's daughter, and hopefully go on. And Susie Essman was there, and it was just, those times were just magical. Yeah. So I've known her forever.
Well, you talked about the show being very relatable, that it's something, what does it say? They're your stories, but funnier? They're
Right,
as in
right.
our stories. But
Right.
You said, do you have a personal story that would be great for the show?
Oh, I do. I do.
Who do you want to throw under the bus?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Oh,
everything.
no, I can't. But maybe it'll be in soon. She's still interviewing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you're next up.
Yeah.
Well, you do a lot of crowd work in your shows, which we love seeing. But
Oh, thanks.
we saw recently that you actually ran into your neighbors.
Oh my God, I'm on stage at the Comedy Cellar, and I don't know what I said.
You said, who lives on the Upper East
anyone
Side?
Oh,
on the
Upper West Side,
It's
yeah.
right there on the
Oh,
screen,
there it is.
yeah.
I said, what part of the Upper West Side? And they said, we live on your floor. And I was
ever
like,
run in?
what?
You didn't believe
Yes,
that.
I had run into her in the elevator. Like a few days before, and I'm like, you're kidding. And then we realized, because I've lived in this rent-controlled apartment since 1989.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, one bathroom. Anyway, and I raised kids there, one bathroom.
Wow.
And it was so, and then they put a note under my door, and it was just like, we started talking about everyone who lived on the floor.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That is very cool.
That's
I
such
know.
a New York story.
Yes, so-
Well, and I got into it because I'm gay. Calm down, everyone. Please, it's going to be fun. And I asked if there were any other gay people in the audience, and they were like, we are. And then I said, where do you live? You know.
Yeah.
That's great.
There we
Well,
go.
we got to get this question in. You have a podcast. Tell
Yes.
us all
Yeah.
about it.
It's called It's Judy's Show with Judy Gold.
It has a jingle.
And it does. It has a theme song. And I interview people who I find fascinating. And this Monday at 6 p.m. at the Village Underground on West 3rd Street, I'm interviewing your own Stephanie Rule.
Oh,
live.
I love her. She's
Live. Come.
She's very cool. All right.
Isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's very cool. We have more things to tell people to come see you. And again, you can catch Judy and My First Ex-Husband from February 26th to March 23rd at the MMAC Theater, or you can see her Monday night. Thanks so much for
Yeah,
coming in.
thank you. I miss you guys.
Nice
Come
to
back
see you.
soon.
All right.